Welcome back. Jeff Cameron Show, 93.3 Real Talk Radio, Warchant TV. We are here in Charlotte, ACC Kickoff Radio Row. Tommy Castellanos, starting quarterback.
Yes, sir.
Florida State University joins me right now. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. This has got to be fun, right?
No, yeah. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was up there in the breakout room, got to hear you talk a little bit there, but I know you have to rehash a lot of things.
No, yeah.
So we're going to start fresh. How excited are you to be able to run an offense now that is pretty much catered to your skill set?
I'm excited to just be back with Coach Gus Malzahn. Like I said, he's got a lot of success in the previous years and the guys that he's had and running the offense he's running, and a guy with my ability to have that offense to a high level. And I'm just excited to be me and go out there and play football and not have to worry about being held back or anything like that. So he's giving me the keys to the offense, and he's giving me all the confidence in me, and they're pouring into me, and got guys around me to help me to be the best me I can be. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to go out there and run that offense, and hopefully it goes good.
I know you've given the reasons that you were excited when Gus reached out, and when Florida State made that hire. You have that background.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to see one of the scrimmages in the spring. We didn't get let in much, but we got to see that. And one of the things that I noticed was that you seem to have a real command of the offense.
No, yeah, yes, sir.
You know it. Other guys were having to learn it. Talk about your role in helping them learn this offense, because you seem to have it backwards and forwards to the point where you were able to point out to people the mistakes, but also the successes.
Yeah, just being with him my freshman year and not playing, being able to learn and prepare like I was going to play and learn the offense and study and stuff like that. It's like, it was – I didn't know it right. I knew it when I got back in it, but of course I had to refresh memory and go through a couple things and stuff like that. So, but yeah, just getting back in it and being comfortable with it and being able to run it smooth and efficiently has been helping me and helping my teammates, and be able to teach them, how things are supposed to be done and how we're supposed to execute, the little things and stuff like that within the offense. But the way we move and how fast we're going in fast tempo, we have to be very precise, and we have to execute in order for us to, move at a high tempo and pace. So in order to move high tempo and pace, it's going to be best, and it's going to benefit us, because guess what? Now guys can't substitute, and guys can't look at over there and get their play call because we're snapping the ball so fast. So if we get that offense down to the way we want it to be, I think we'd be really good, because defense won't be able to stop us.
How hard is that? That'll probably be the biggest difference between spring and fall camp. It opens up on Wednesday. You're now under pressure to get things going, whereas install was happening in spring. Do you feel like you guys came far enough along? I know some guys were out, so it can be frustrating.
Well, so this summer and then after spring, we get together on our own. I get the guys together on our own, and we go out there and we call the plays, and we get the installs in, running it. So we get out on Wednesday, we full throttle. Guys know the offense now. Guys should know day one installs, and guys should know what's going on. So we're not holding back for anybody. We're not slowing down for anybody. Gus says it all the time. The train has left the station, and we're rolling. You get on and get left.
You live in the same place or with Deuce, basically. I was going to ask you about Deuce. Dominic, his dad, I watched him play here. I've interviewed him many times. He works with us sometimes at Warchant.
Yes, sir.
What's that relationship like? You guys, I know open door policy is your place is what I remember.
We stay right across the hall from each other, he kind of walks in whenever he wants to come over, and I kind of walk in whenever I want to go over to his place. We have a great relationship, man. Open door policy. The door stays unlocked for each other unless we're about to go to bed or whatnot. But Deuce is a very friendly guy, friendly target, friendly guy. He's
6'6".
He's a lot taller than me, so I don't stand around him much around the ladies, but that's my guy.
So, did you have any relationship beforehand?
No, I don't like. When Coach told me that he was coming in after I commit, because the process and going to the portal, people want to know who's the quarterback's going to be. So you commit first, and then guys, okay, well, I'll consider this place because they got this guy, whatnot. And then when he decided to come on a visit, that just meant everything to me. So they called me and told me to come up and kind of help host and help out with him. And then, just hanging out with him and being around him and his family, we kind of just meshed really well. It was crazy how great of a bond that we connected and had when we first met each other for the 2 or 3 days he was on his visit. And then when he left and went back home, and we could kind of stayed in touch and FaceTimed a little bit and kind of, bits and pieces and to get each other mind and get into each other's brain. We just connected really well. And we actually had a couple of sessions together talking about ball and stuff like that. And we watched film together. Like his dad would pull up some old FaceTime, watch a couple of my plays, and I watched some of his plays, and everything just felt so right and so real. And we wanted to play with each other. And he told me if he committed that every single day he was going to get everything out of me, and I told him that I was going to get everything out of you. So we wanted that for each other, and I think that's what really made it happen.
When people talk about your skill set, they always talk about how electrifying of a runner you are. So everybody knows it. Talk about you as a passer.
Yeah. I don't really know why I don't get the respect or the credit that I have of passing the football. I know 2023, I had a lot of interceptions my first year going out there just playing ball, but then last year only 4 with 28 touchdown passes, going and improving in the passing game and taking care of the football. And then even last year, standing there, I took a lot of blows last year, standing in the pocket, delivering that pass or throwing that touchdown pass, being able to just sit in there longer and being a pocket passer. I think that played a lot into everything last year. But this year, I'm not worried about what anybody says. You say I'm a passer, a runner, whatever you say, like I'm going to go out there and just play football and be me and be happy. So whether it's running around, throwing the football, running, or whatever it is, whatever's going to help me and my team win games, I'm going to do that. So regardless of what it is, either passing the ball, running the ball, I'm just going to go out there and play football. I'm not going to worry about the passing or they said the running or anything like that. So I'm just going to go out there and play.
How frustrating. I don't want you to have to relive your past and relitigate any of that. You're here now and you're running this offense. But it had to be tough because they were asking you to stand in the pocket. I watched Boston College. I saw that. I mean, they weren't taking advantage of your feet.
Yeah.
And you have that duality.
Yeah.
So, were you told specifically, like, look, man, we want you to operate from the pocket.
Yeah.
And you were trying to make that work, but there's a whole other element to your game at that point because I can hear the frustration.
Yes, sir. I mean, I liked it, to be honest. They get me ready for the pro. It was a pro-style offense. They get me ready for the pros and being a pro quarterback. I actually liked it. To be honest, I don't like running the ball. If I could throw the ball every play and throw the ball, I would throw the ball.
It's nice
but
not to get hit.
I don't like. Come on now, but crap. But that element to my game, being able to own a pass play, be able to extend the play and get out of the pocket, is what makes my game my game. But I mean, it wasn't nothing on their end, anything like that. It was just a lot of frustration personally and behind closed doors more than it was on the field. On the field, a lot of people assume that on the field, but on the field, everything was good. It was more of behind closed doors and issues besides football that people just missed and don't know, and it's going to be that.
When you enter into the portal, I think the fans listening to this want to hear as often as they possibly can about what it's like for a player who enters the portal and the madness. You're being contacted. Yeah. Obviously, this is a nice offense. We've talked about it, your relationship with Gus. What drew you to Florida State beyond just the fact that this seems like a fit? Yeah. Because you could have, they were 2-10 last year. You had other options. Yeah. What drew you to Florida State?
I mean, listen, I grew up 2 hours away from Tallahassee. I always came to the games, and I just always dreamed of being. Like, I know people always probably think it's BS when I say I dreamed of being here. I wanted to be here, but I actually came to a lot of games when I was a nobody, and when I wasn't getting recruited, when I wasn't playing, all of that. Like, I came to the games. I seen the electrifying atmosphere. I seen the fan base. I seen what the community and the fans bring. Like, there's some hard Nole fans. Like, my biggest thing when I left and I got in the portal, I was like, I miss the Southern atmosphere of football. I miss where football means everything to this place. I was like, where can I go that football means everything? I came from South Georgia football, high school football. That's all we had. With Friday Night Lights, the whole city shut down. Everybody's at the game. So that's what I missed being up north for 2 years. I was like, where can I go? And football means everything. And the atmosphere is going to be electric. And the fans are going to uplift us, and they're going to come show out and be loud. And whether we losing or we winning, they're going to be there in their support. And I just missed that diehard Southern football atmosphere of where football means everything, and people just diehard fans. Like, that's what I grew up around. That's why I grew up, and I just wanted to come back to that.
You get the tingles when you think about running out of that tunnel against Alabama.
Like,
game
bro,
one.
like when we out there working out and I see the stadium finished, And I just think about that we're going to have full capacity, and I seen that the tickets are sold out. And I remember as a kid now, I'd have been to a rival game against Miami or something, and that thing was, and everybody's loud, and my ears is ringing. I'm like, dude, that's what I miss. Like, people don't understand, like, we feed off the energy of the fan base. We feed off them and their drive of, if they come up and they show out and they be loud and they be disruptive, that helps. That helps that helps the defense, and that helps us. Don't want to let you guys and make us eager to play for you guys. So you listen to this, come, show out, and be loud, and make it the best atmosphere I've ever been a part of and ever played under. So Tommy, I can't wait.
Thanks so much for being here, man.
Yes, sir.
Pleasure.
Thank
I'll
you.
see you at camp.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Yep. Tommy Castellanos, the quarterback for Florida State, kind enough to drop in here. We always appreciate that. Radio Row, or the Jeff Cameron Show, 93.3 Real Talk Radio, Warchant TV, and just about.